Welcome to your doom.
transmitting from an undisclosed location on a high bitrate, triple encrypted channel. It's time for Game Socket Live. And now, guest host, Brian Maupin.
Thank you, Jerry. Welcome to Game Socket Live, Socketeers. It is Saturday, November 21st, and it's time for another edition of Game Socket Live. This is like our third or fourth show now since we've relaunched in our new format. Hopefully everybody can hear me, but I think we're slowly ironing out all the bugs and getting a lot of work done in between streams so that you, the viewer, can enjoy and don't have to deal with so many technical issues. As we were getting started, I see that Sonic Freak resubscribed. Thank you, Sonic Freak, for 9 consecutive months. I can't say that any other Socketeer has done that, so Sonic Freak, once the Game Socket Live Hall of Fame is built someday, I think you might have a little corner in there for longest running subscription. We've got a little bit of a ramshackle show for you today, because once again you'll see that I am alone. Our other Game Socket team members, if you can even call them that at this point, are still not present. Mike has reverted fully to not returning any of my calls. I don't know what is going on with Mike at this time. Thank you, Delightful Court, for subscribing.
Delightful just subscribed. Smiley face.
Yes, thank you, Delightful Court. That is your 5th month. You still got some catching up to do with Sonic Freak, who is at 9 months. What was I saying? Yes, Dominic and Mike, we don't know what's going on with Mike. That's how it goes with him. He just disappears. I do have we have a new video that'll be posted on YouTube sometime next week that will kind of catch everyone up on what's going on with Mike and Dominic and the show. I can give you a quick version of that right now. Last we heard from Mike, he did go to the recovery facility. He was discharged in less than 24 hours. Since then, he has, from what I understand, has had to sell his house due to some of the debt accumulation. I don't know if that's all because of GameSocket or what, but we do know that he had a lot of GameSocket related debt that he built up. He did have to sell his house, and I believe he is transitioning to a mobile home lifestyle. I'm not exactly sure what that means or what that entails, but he is taking some time. We knew this was going to happen to get back on his feet. But from what Mike has told us, like, he is still invested in GameSocket, so once he gets his personal life straightened out, maybe he'll be back. Dominic, I know, has been having a lot of family problems with his grandma, who he lives with. I don't think that she is letting him really watch GameSocket or be involved in GameSocket as much as he wants. I think he spends a lot of time chauffeuring her around. So that's the quick update. We are contemplating a season 2, and like I said, this YouTube video that we're going to post next week will cover this a little bit more in depth. But we're talking about a season 2 of the actual GameSocket show, not this version that I have licensed. If you recall, I do license the use of GameSocket from Mike, so every time I do a live stream, I owe him a little bit more money. But the version of GameSocket that is like our normal half hour to an hour length show, we are talking about season 2. We don't have the money for it right now. Long story short, our investors at Tiny Watch Productions, who is sort of a shell corporation that Mike's investors, we'll call them his investors, formed to sort of control our budget and our cash flow. They have not greenlit us for a season 2. So to do a season 2, we would need a lot of new equipment. I know we want to go up to 8K video. I know we want to do a new set. We'll have to do something because Mike doesn't have a house anymore. We can't film it here because this is technically not a place where I slip in and out of here, but really no one's supposed to be in this sort of abandoned housing development that I've set up at. But we'll have to, it's going to cost a lot of money, and we have to get that from somebody. and the investors aren't really shelling out right now. So that's the story with that. We'll see what happens. Okay. This I've been rambling a little bit, but today's show, like I said, is a little bit thrown together, but we still have lots of stuff to do. We're going to be doing live calls, you guys. Live calls. This is a big success last week or 2 weeks ago. We did the Game Socket Game Help game line. It's where you can call in, and if you need help with a game, or if you're stuck on a certain level, or if you just can't, you're not leveling up fast enough in Fortnite or Call of Duty, we can help with that. We'll have the lines open here in just a little bit. Really, throughout the show, you can call in once we let you know that the lines are open. We are also doing a special. Next week is Thanksgiving, and we're doing a special Black Friday deal finders. We have found some special websites that have a lot of Black Friday deals, and together we're going to go through those and really pick out the best ones. For those of you that have the funds to go Black Friday shopping, I will say that my other employer, the Green Saddle Thrift Value Mall thrift store, we're doing 25% off of. It's kind of a special deal, 25% off anything that's red or green, because those are Christmas colors. So if anything in the store that's red or green is an extra 25% off. And Black Friday is on a Friday this year, so on Fridays is half price day at the thrift store. So you get the standard half off. And Cat, we got a new subscriber. Thank you for subscribing.
Kazuo just subscribed.
Kazuot. Thank you. I hope we were pronouncing that right. Welcome to the Socketeer Nation. You are just a first-time subscriber, so you won't be in the Hall of Fame yet. Once that's built, I'm talking long-term future here. This is probably 10, 15 years from now when the Game Socket Hall of Fame is built. But if you stay subscribed all that time, maybe you'll get a corner in there too with Sonic Freak, who is at 9 months right now. I completely derailed what I was thinking about there. What were we talking about? Something with Black Friday deals. Yes, so Black Friday is on a Friday this year, and because of that, the thrift store is doing 50% off and an extra 25% off anything that's red or green in the store. So if you're in this area, go check out the Green Saddle Thrift Value Mall. I will be working. I'm doing a 12-hour shift that day, guys, so maybe I'll see you there. I might be buying some stuff myself. But today, Black Friday Deal Finders, we'll be looking up some other national chains that maybe have some good deals as well. If we have time, we'll also be playing a little bit of Call of Duty Warzone, because, like I said, next week is Black Friday. Call of Duty Black Ops is out. Black Friday, Black Ops. I don't have Black Ops, but we'll be playing Warzone, which is basically the same as Call of Duty Black Friday. Call of Duty Black Friday, Black Ops. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. So if we have time, we'll play that, because we haven't played a lot of games lately on the stream, and I know that some people have been telling me that if you are on Twitch, you actually have to play a game on the stream or you could get banned. So we'll try and fit that in today. Where are all of my... I'm missing all of my... There we go. Before we get into today's show, I do want to remind everyone that we are coming to you through the power of SocketCast 1, which is a brand new internet engine that I have helped build. This allows us to broadcast anywhere, even out here in the middle of nowhere where I'm at, where there's not a dedicated internet line. I carry this thing on my back to and from the studio. It's backpack size. It does weigh a little bit, but it's not bad. Let's remind, if you guys don't know, let's take a look at what SocketCast 1 really does for Game Socket Live to push us over the edge.
SocketCast 1, better known as Secure Operational Compact Kilo Electrical Transmitter coalesced as studio technology. SocketCast 1 is a custom-built proprietary transmission construct allowing Game Socket to reach more eyes, ears, and minds everywhere, and not just on Earth. With this new technology, GameSocket is poised to approach and perhaps break the ultra influencer barrier, a barrier most mega influencers said could never be reached. SocketCast 1 transmissions have maximum security, transmitting on a mostly unused piece of the ultrasonic spectrum, allowing you to safely interact with GameSocket programs and influencers with little or no security risk. SocketCast 1, the future of broadcasting, the future of interactive entertainment, the future of GameSocket.
There you have it. SocketCast 1, brand new technology, and it's ever evolving. I'm actually looking in, we are updating the firmware on it quite frequently to fix bugs, but I'm thinking that the next step for SocketCast is that we incorporate AI technology, because it is, I mean, it's it truly is a product of this generation, and you can't do anything technology wise anymore without AI. I think I'm going to look into some AI providers, maybe check Craigslist or Fiverr for some AI builders, and maybe that's the next thing, is if we can get AI somehow incorporated into this thing. I don't know that much about AI, but I think that it could really sorry, I forgot to turn that one off. It could really, maybe it could cure things like that, where things play randomly. If the AI was actually kind of like a director, I wouldn't need to do all the production myself. Maybe the AI could do it. So maybe SocketCast AI is in the future. Stay tuned for that. Also, in our new iteration of GameSocket Live, this is episode number 3 or 4. So like I said, we're still experimenting and ironing things out, but we have Socket Vision, and you guys, this has been another huge win for GameSocket Live. This is a way you can interact and really change how the show, it's kind of like one of those games where you can change the ending of the show, and you can do that with Socket Vision.
Draw, type, tag, and collab in real time on our Socket Vision whiteboard. To experience Socket Vision, visit socketvision.gamesocket.website in your favorite web browser.
So there you go, Socket Vision. You guys can log on now. That's socketvision.gamesocket.website. And I don't know if you guys noticed, I'm going to play that promo again here.
Draw, type, tag, and collab in real time on our Socket Vision whiteboard. To experience Socket Vision, visit Socket.
Right here. Look, okay, so I fixed it. I fixed it. If you're a returning viewer, you'll know that for somehow, I don't know how it happened. I think, again, if we had AI on the team, this wouldn't happen. But it didn't say .website. It said, there's a typo in there that said .website. And I got that fixed. And now, see, every week we're making improvements to the show. And there's one of them right there. Several man hours spent getting that fixed. I only wish that we could avoid those entirely. But when it's a one-man operation, when the owner of GameSocket is just an absentee father to his child, this really is his child. I have got to, really juggle a lot of things and wear a lot of hats, as they say. And hopefully, maybe that AI, if we get AI on board, who knows? Maybe stuff like that just doesn't happen. Maybe stuff like that is cured by the robots. Let's check in with Socket Vision, see what's going on. Not a lot going on so far. Watch. Okay, someone's typing in watch Who Wants to Be a Millionaire next week on ABC. All right. Well, I didn't think I would have to do this, but you guys, we're a small operation. If we're gonna put ads up on things, we need to be compensated for it. We can't. You won't regret it. At 9 p.m. Eastern, yeah. And then someone wrote no. Yeah, we need to censor this out. I'm sorry, unless ABC is going to be sponsoring the show, we can't be plugging their wares and their. I don't know if it's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, or is that if it's still a game show or if they've turned that into a nighttime drama. I don't know. So everything keeps getting rebooted, and it's different every time it gets rebooted. So who even knows if that's a game show anymore? With Regis gone, I mean, talk about a rudderless ship. Like, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire without Regis? But yeah, if we're gonna post ads in Socket Vision, we need to make sure that we don't have a PayPal account. Yeah, I suppose you'd have to mail a check, but we don't have an address you could mail it to right now because Mike's house is been sold. I'm gonna write this down as an action item for next episode. We need an address where people can send checks to, because. Or a PayPal account, if there's, something like that. So that way, if people want, if ABC wants to advertise on Socket Vision, they can, as long as their check is cleared. So let's check back in Socket Vision. MB, not a lot going on now. Someone wrote in Game Socket, which I like that. I like the font picked there. AMB, I don't know what that stands for. Mega buy, yeah, I don't know. Let's check in on chat here. This is Socket Chat, which is like just like chat, but it's it's our own version of Twitch chat. We are broadcasting today on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. So we haven't been on Facebook or YouTube for a little while. So if you're watching there, thanks for tuning in. You can also chat. We've got a pronunciation guide here for Kazuiot. You can do anything with kazoo. Yep. And Delightful Court has updated us because we all wanted to know. They're busy eating dinner right now. Thanks for that update. We are, in your debt for letting us know that you're eating. So, all right. Going down my list here, my agenda. We've talked about Socket Cats, talked about Socket Vision. It is time, you guys. I forgot to bring my books with me today. I usually have all my strategy guides. I think I've got one over here somewhere that I can grab once we go to a break. But I do have a lot of knowledge up here, so we can go ahead and actually before we do that, let's get to the Black Friday stuff. I don't want calls coming in the middle of Black Friday, so we're gonna call an audible here. We're gonna go straight into our Black Friday deals. You guys, this is where we're going to run down a bunch of Black Friday deals together. Like, I haven't looked at them myself at all. I haven't had the time because I've been working so much, but together we're going to really discover a lot of different Black Friday deals available. So let's roll the Black Friday Deal Finders intro. That's right, it is the Black Friday Deal Finders. We've never done this before. This is the first annual Black Friday Deal Finders. And it is snowing and raining, coronavirus. So if you're going to go out, guys, if you're going to go out and do Black Friday, make sure you are wearing a mask. Make sure, I would wear a motorcycle helmet if you could. Like, I don't know if they'll let you in with that, but that would be the best protection, I think, is if you could do the mask and then the motorcycle helmet right on top of that. Because you're going to be risking your life if you go out for these deals. But some of these deals we may find could be worth, that risk. So let's pop over to the browser here. I've got the first retailer I've got pulled up for us is a little company called Best Buy. Now they've been around for a little while. They've definitely kind of gone downhill in recent years, but they've got to compete with the Amazons. I think they've let a lot of their better employees go over the years. But they are still trying. So let's take a look at what they've got. We've got a lot of TVs. That's what I'm seeing to start things off. A lot of expensive looking TVs. See, like $500 for this QLED, QLED TV from Samsung. And then there's another one that's QLED, but it's $1,000 more. What's the difference here? We've got a 50-inch and a 65-inch, I guess. Is that the difference? I don't know. That's only a 10-inch difference or a 15-inch difference, and they're asking $1,000 for that. Is that right? Let me pull this over so we can see a little bit better. Not a great deal there, I think. They also got different sizes, but they're not telling you how much those are. They even go all the way up to 85-inch, if you can see that. Holy moly. Who needs a TV that big? Where are you going to put that? It's going to have to go on your garage door or something. More TVs down here, and these are all astronomical prices. I don't know who thinks that these are great deals. $3 grand for a TV, $2 grand for a TV, $1 grand for a TV. You guys, you can get much better deals from this in lots of different places. Hopefully, maybe if we go through the list here, we'll find some cheaper ones. There's one for $500, but still, I mean, $500 for a TV it's 2020. Let's go next page. More TVs. Still astronomically priced TVs. Here's one that's not terrible, $250 for a Hisense 65-inch. It's an Android TV, so it's got the AI in there. Okay. Smart Android. Let's take a look at this closer. Okay. Well, there's not much details here. It's normally $499.99. And they are charging $250 for it, so you're getting a half-price deal on this smart Android TV. I may have to... I may have to check out this deal a little closer, because if this actually has smart AI in it, like, I don't know if you guys see where I'm going here. There may be a way to reverse engineer that, and if I can just copy that AI out and put it into SocketCast with some modifications, that could be exactly what we're looking for an AI powered SocketCast that could fix things like what you just saw, where videos play in the middle of our stream for some reason. So I'm gonna circle this one. Oh, okay. We've got a pop-up here for don't miss out on the Best Buy Black Friday sale. Can enter in an email here. Okay, this seems legit. I'm gonna enter in our GameSocket.website. Okay, so that way I can be reminded of it. All right, what else we got going on here? We got some more insanely priced TVs. Good God, amount. More TVs. Come on. Okay, smart TVs as low as $80. That's closer to what we're talking about here, you guys. Don't pay $3,000 for a TV. Why would you? Well, you can get them for $79.99. They're hiding this stuff on page 7 or 8 here. You can get this TCL 40-inch. It's a smart TV. It doesn't say if it's like 1080p or 1440p or 4K. Honestly, it doesn't say if these are even HD TVs, so this could be, is this it here? No, this is 149. Okay, this is a little bit fishy since they don't tell us if these could be standard definition TVs. That's what I'm guessing here. I don't know. More TVs here. Got 99-inch, 32. Oh, here's an HD TV for $100. That's not awful. It is a Smart Fire. It's got it's a Smart Fire TV. So I believe that they probably got like those apps where you can, especially during holiday time, a lot of people get those videos where you can have the fireplace on your TV. And here you've got one that's like a Smart Fire, which I'm not sure what that means, but that's cool. Let's keep going through here. More TVs. I'm done with TVs. Okay, we are done. Holy hell, there are so many pages of TVs here. What is going? Do people need TVs still? Okay, now you've got mounts. They've got their ridiculous cables. $20 for an HDMI cable. $40 for a HDMI adapter. Wow. They think these are deals, I guess. We got some laptops here. These ones can be flipped over like a little tent. That's cool. I still have not seen anything here that's really like knocked my socks off. We got lots of laptops. I don't know. Do people still need laptops, I guess? Here's an orange one, but they want $800 for it. It's way too much. You don't need a computer that does all that much anymore. With cloud gaming and all that, you don't even, like, you just need a computer that has a screen. We've got some more TVs here, or monitors. I mean, these look okay. Nothing looks great here. Okay, we got some mice that don't have prices on them. Nothing on this page has a price, so except for these two. This is looks like this is like some kind of like Microsoft Kinect. Or it's not Microsoft Kinect. It's a 4K Ultra HD live broadcast webcam. Okay, so this would be really nice to have for the show, honestly. We could use some 4K cameras. Not that we can even broadcast in 4K live shows, but we could do YouTube in 4K if we could get one of these for the studio. But again, we don't have the money. We don't have the cash flow coming in from our investors, and unfortunately, it's not coming in from you guys. We're not getting into donations from you guys. We're not getting Patreon subscribers. We've got like, $16 coming in from Patreon. That's not going to do it. I see Ninja and Dr. Shroud out there and Professor Disrespect, who've got like they've all got, every time they stream, they're getting tens of thousands of dollars in donations and subscriptions. And meanwhile, the Socketeers, they're not. I don't want to like jump down your guys' throats, but we're not seeing that on GameSocket for some reason. I don't know why. We've got a power supply. Great. Everyone's shopping for one of those at Christmas. I don't know what Best Buy is doing here. This is really not looking like a great Black Friday. I'm not seeing anything here to really risk your life for. Got some RAM sticks, hard drives. Okay. Hang on here. So here's something at least. Here's a This is a PNY Elite Turbo Attaché for 256 GB USB 3.0 Type A flash drive. 256 gigs. Wow, that's crazy. And it's more than half price. So that's a pretty good deal. I wouldn't say that's an amazing deal, but if I had the money, I'd mark that one down. Real quick, let's check in on Socket Vision. What's going on over here? We've got a turkey. Look at that. We've got a turkey going on and MB equals my bad. Okay. Yeah. So I don't know if this was the marketing person from ABC, maybe, that is just saying sorry, apology accepted. But you saw our email address. If you'd like to sponsor GameSocket, send us an email. This is a nice turkey. I like this turkey. I don't know what's going on with the blue mouth though. Maybe that was I don't know. There's nothing really that you eat during Thanksgiving that's blue. Oh, it's a mask, someone says. Sonic Freak says it's a mask. Okay. Yeah. Can turkeys catch COVID? I don't know if that research has been done, but probably should be. Let's jump back into these deals. I'm about to give up on Best Buy because these all look terrible. Ooh. All right. Actually, look at this. So McAfee antivirus right now for a year is only $10, you guys. And you gotta have antivirus these days. $10 and it's normally $40. That's like, I can't do the math, but that's a really good deal. I have needed antivirus for a while. This might be the time to jump on the McAfee train. And you know, it might Mega Plushie says, does it protect against coronavirus? I don't know. It's not clear here if that does. That would be a great marketing idea for McAfee, if they haven't done it yet, is to maybe include some masks or some trial vaccines in along with the protection for your computer. You get protection for yourself. You guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it. This is, we're going to call this our first deal to die for. Yeah, that's right. It's our worth dying for mega deal. We're going to give it to anyone who is brave enough to actually give us good deals. And this is our first winner, McAfee Antivirus. Congratulations to McAfee and to Best Buy for finally putting something other than a TV on the page. Yeah. So there you go, guys. Grab that. Grab it while you can. If you are out and about in at your local Best Buy on Black Friday, that is one you want to pick up. The McAfee Antivirus. It's good for one device, 1 year. Windows only. Not that, I mean, who's using Mac in 2020? Nobody. So grab that while you can, while supplies last. I'm sure normally $40 and you're getting it for $10. Looks like they also have. Yep, this is another one. This is another worth dying for mega deal. If you need more, if you need 5 devices, maybe if I can't afford this price, $20, but different people have different budgets. If you have 5 devices, for example, I could get this on the streaming computer we use for GameSocket. I can also grab it for the SocketCast 1 because, well, actually, okay, so this says it works on Android, Mac, Windows, iOS. SocketCast 1 does not use any of these OSs, but maybe we could install a, what do you call that? Like a sub OS. Maybe we could install Windows on there, and that way we can have scanning on it. But my point is you can do this on 5 devices. You can get it on your phones on iOS too. So there you go. Great deal. All right, let's go ahead and switch out. Let's go someplace else. We've also got Walmart, Best Buy, Target, Amazon, Kohl's, JCPenney, Home Depot, Macy's, Lowe's. We've got it all here, guys. This is just, you know, we have really hunted down all the deals for you. GameSocket has done the work for you so that you don't have to do it. So if you want to see a certain one, just let us know in chat which one we should go to. What stores do you want to see us check out? Mega Plushie says, what's a computer? Well, it's, you know, if you're a younger socketeer, it's essentially a computer is a phone that is not portable like a phone is. Can't you get it offline though? Offline, yes. I mean, it's an antivirus. You go to the store, you buy the CD. It's not on the internet, so yes, it is offline. But you can update it online. I need these hot JCPenney deals. JCPenney's, I'm seeing a lot of JCPenney requests from Sonic Freak and from Mega Plushie. Last Fallen Hero. Can you check Dollar General, Dollar Tree? Last Fallen Hero is Dominic. Hello, Dominic. Hope everything's okay with you and your grandma, Dominic. You haven't returned any of my messages, but I know that sometimes you have the issue where she takes your phone away, so Hope everything's going all right. Make sure she doesn't know that you're watching the stream. Let's see, Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree. I am looking for Dollar Tree on this list. Not seeing it. There is a, okay. Switch back. Dollar Tree, Dollar Tree, Dollar Tree. These are in alphabetical order. Did I miss it? We got Fandango, Enterprise Rent-A-Car. They probably got some good deals there, Dominic. Dollar Tree, here we go. I don't usually like to cover Dollar Tree because they are a competitor to my employer, but it is, you know, the holiday times, and it is time to think about other people, so I will let this slide this one time. We've got the Dollar Tree Thanksgiving. We've got the Dollar Tree Toy Catalog. Dollar Tree Holiday. I assume that we want the Dollar Tree Thanksgiving. Like, none of these really say Black Friday on them. All right, so for Thanksgiving, so no TV deals so far. We've got Reynolds Wrap for $1. We got Bruce's Yams. I actually tried Bruce's Yams the first time last week, and they're okay. I think they would be better if you cooked them, but I had to eat them not heated up, so they weren't great. But I can see where the appeal would be if you had like a working microwave or a hot plate to cook those with. So we've got turkey gravy from Campbell's. All of this is, each one of these items are $1. Fireside marshmallows. Look at these. These look like square marshmallows back there. I don't know. I didn't know that they could make square marshmallows. Macaroni and cheese. They have some stuffing mix. Hungry Jack, which is of course, I think pancakes. In chat, Delightful Court says everything is $1 at Dollar Tree, and Mega Pluche says that's not true. Some things are less than $1. Source is that I work there. Oh. Sonic Freeze, you couldn't cook the yams with the iron. I don't actually have the iron anymore. I had to trade it in, we'll say. So I don't have the iron anymore. So here at this location, I currently don't have anything that gets hot enough to cook things. At the apartment, it's another, I don't want to talk about my apartment right now, because it is a special holiday themed episode. I don't want to get everyone down in the dumps, so we'll skip over that. But no, I don't have anything here to cook it. Some of these lights that I got from Mike's house do get a little warm, but they're not quite hot enough to like cook something. So let's go back and see what else is going on Dollar Tree. They don't really have anything labeled here. I don't know if all of these things that they show are supposed to be worth $1. Like, I don't know. Are these spoons $1? Catering supplies, trays, bowls, utensils, 8-count plates, 6-pack of champagne or wine glasses, and more. Okay, so you can get 6 wine glasses for $1. These are pretty good deals, you guys. Like I said, I don't shop at Dollar Tree because they are a competitor to the thrift store, but if you don't have a thrift store near you, this might be a good deal. We've got some Rubbermaid food storage. And then bonus buys, trash bags for $1. Food storage. Not seeing a lot of like your traditional electronics and video games and stuff like that here. Here's some stuff. They got some Hot Wheels for $1. There's a video here. What happens if we click this? Okay, it took us to their website. It didn't actually play a video, so thank you, Dollar Tree. Magic towels from Disney, $1. I don't know what makes these magic. Oh, they get bigger when they get wet. Okay. Very cool. Monster Dragon Tea. I know Dominic loves the Monster stuff. I see him drinking Monster Energy a lot. And Dominic, I don't know if you're still here, but you've got a car now. Go run out and check it. It says while supplies last, so get out there and check out Dragon Tea. I've never heard of that sub brand or that type before, but it's only $1 for 15.5 ounce can. Again, you guys are doing Black Friday. This is Black Friday deal finders. I'm not finding anything here that really is to die for, though. We got some pudding, which I have had my share of. I do not need any more pudding, but in fact, I don't. It doesn't even sound appetizing to me anymore. Let's check in with Socket Vision. What's going on over there? We've got a lot of sprinkles going on now. Again, you guys can, if you want to enjoy Socket Vision, you can at socketvision.gamesocket.website. You can help interact and move the show along, and really maybe affect the ending of the show. Who knows? Meanwhile, in chat, Dominic says, "Do you think any gas stations will be doing Black Friday?" That's a great question. I don't see a lot of sales a lot of times at gas stations, except for like your they do a lot of stuff like on cigarette cartons. You see a lot of ads on the front of them for like you can get the cheapest cigarettes in town or cheap liquor, which is not something that I'm really shopping for, but maybe I don't know, maybe they'll do some like discount fountain drinks. That would be great, so I can get two instead of one quick trip drink here. Hopefully they have sales on gas. You know, I don't know. Do they run sales on gas? I don't have a car, so I'm not educated in those areas, but that's zoomed in. Zoom out. No, yeah, that's fine. Like that's what it's supposed to do. Delightful Court. Very confusing. Okay, let's wrap up Dollar Tree here. Anything else? Okay, every time I click on something on this, it takes me to their website, which is not something I agreed to. Oh, I have to click this one. Yeah, some basic hygiene stuff for $1, not bad. Fabuloso. Not seeing any cool games here or any electronics. This is really just all house supplies, which that's not really the spirit of Black Friday. Okay, that's it. That's all they've got. We can check I guess we can check out the toys. I don't know. Hot Wheels. Got some other cars here for $1. Everything's $1. Okay, actually, let's go back to that. Someone in chat, was it Mega Pluche, said that sometimes things are under $1, but this clearly says everything's $1. So I don't know. I don't know if you know what you're talking about there, Mega Pluche. Oh, they got those arm grabber things. That's really cool, you guys. That is neat. That is, they advertise it as a toy, but you can use that for things like picking up trash, grabbing things that are too far away. And this is only $1. It's a 2-in-1 robot arm. It's not clear what the other thing it does is, but I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I think this is a good deal. This is it. This is another deal that's worth dying for. Mega deal. Yeah, there you go. Mark that one down. Mark it on Twitch. This is a great deal. The 2-in-1 robot arm, you could get 2 of these, 1 for each arm, and still only be out $2. Can you add AI to that? Maybe. I don't know. They don't put a lot of details on here. It says it's a 2-in-1, which I don't know what the 2 means. But you're getting 2 things for $1, which is a great deal. So there's another deal worth dying for. We've got some Barbie fashion accessories, it looks like. It's always good, I guess. I don't know. Play-Doh or yummy stuff. Still, not really electronics. Some coloring books. I've never seen any kids play with coloring books anymore, so that's probably why they're $1. Slime, okay. Silly string, everything's $1. There it is, it says it again. They've got Jenga for $1, that's a good deal. Paint the bottoms of the pieces to create a fun family holiday game. Doesn't seem to include the paint. Oh, what's this? Final Faction. This looks cool. Look at this guy. This guy looks like he's straight out of Call of Duty. He's got the robotic arm. He's got a lot of scars on his face, so he's been through some wars. He's got this big gun. He's got a squad with him, and then there's these sort of robot aliens here. Coming in November, check it out online. Alpha Team 1 versus Karin. Well, there's not any other details here. Like, what is it? Are these action figures? Is this a TV show? It looks really cool, though. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one. We're gonna go ahead and do it here too. I think this is another one. This is a worth dying for mega deal, brought to you by the Deal Finders. I'm not clear what this is, but it looks cool, and if it's only $1, I'm sold on it. This is cool. Final Faction. Maybe this is a video game that Dollar Tree is putting together. You know, $1 to video games would be they would disrupt the industry for sure. $1 games. You don't see a lot, like you see a lot of old games get discounted for $1, but if they are truly sort of stealth announcing a new gaming series here, this is definitely worth dying for a mega deal. Just keep your eyes out for Final Faction. I mean, there's not much time left in November, so it could be... It says that it's an action figure, says Delightful Court. Oh, okay, yeah. Action figures or accessories. Well, you know, maybe they are selling the action figures, but it looks like this is based on a video game. This looks like it's 3D rendered to me. So I think it's likely that this is either like a cartoon or a movie coming out. This is exciting. I like it. I'm going to keep my eyes open. I'm going to keep my eyes open in November, and I will check it out online. All right, I think we've got time for one more store. It's a cartoon. It says Mega Pluche. Okay, and he's linked us a link here. Let's take a look. Okay. Oh, okay, here we go. This is it. This is the mother load right here. Final Faction. In the year 2050, a large asteroid collided with our moon. Among the debris, we discovered a hibernating alien mothership. Now the Karim are awake, and they want to plunder our precious natural resources. Holy hell. So we recruited teams of special operatives to defend Earth from their alien threat. They are the Final Faction. I did not expect to go down this rabbit hole, but this is really cool. Looks like there is a trailer here. Can we watch this? I'm gonna kill the Christmas music for a minute. This is like a movie. Dollar Tree is making
year
this?
2050, a large asteroid collided with our moon. Among the debris, we discovered a hibernating alien mothership. Now,
Oh my gosh, okay.
the Karn are awake.
They got like
and
the
they
movie
want to
trailer guy
plunder
for
our
this.
precious natural resources. So we recruited teams of special operatives to defend Earth from the alien threat. They are the Final Faction.
Okay, this is a 9-minute episode, so we're not
Preparation
gonna
is
watch.
everything. Without all the ingredients for success, the entire
Oh, he even looks like a
operation's in
toy.
jeopardy. But failure is not an option. It's go time!
Sounds like my alarm clock.
Who wants to try one?
Okay, this looks good. I think everyone should check this out. dollartree.com/finalfaction. This is an animated series, a toy line that Dollar Tree is really. I mean, you don't see Best Buy doing this. Did you see anything in Best Buy? Did they have any sort of action figure line or animated series? No, they had TVs. Is all they had. So maybe you can go find a cheap TV at Best Buy to watch this show. That I did not expect to see this, but you guys, Dollar Tree is maybe secretly stealing Black Friday here. We'll take a look at one other store, but this is. Oh, they've got the Alpha Team 1. They've got the Karn. Oh, and you can buy the accessories too. Heavy arms, air assaults, and covert ops. See, okay, yeah, let's check in with chat. How is the Final Faction hype going on in here? Series of the year. Well, that's a little premature, but it looks pretty cool. Does Green Saddle Thrift Value Mall have this? No, we don't yet. You know, I am certainly inspired by this. Maybe I can convince my boss to let me take some time to storyboard out a Green Saddle Thrift Value Mall animated series. I think it would be, if we were to do something like this over at the thrift store, it would be like, I think it would really base on my experience as a game socket. So we would have sort of a villain, Mike-like villain that is in charge of the moon, and he has some loyal workers like Dominic and myself who are really making the moon work, and then he wants to sell the moon or something. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here, but it could be. I don't know. This is really inspiring. Final Faction from Dollar Tree. Yeah, I'm gonna play it one more time because this is, so far it's winning. This is a worth dying for mega deal. If they've got these toys out there for Black Friday, they've got these toys out there for Black Friday. I may have to check these out. Can you buy these online? Oh, you can. So you don't even have to go out. You can order these. A case. You can order a case of these for $50. How much is in a case? Okay, so you have to buy at least 5. So that kind of sucks, but. And they're going to charge you shipping. And in-store pickup is not available. Ugh, okay, well. Keep an eye out. If you've got a Dollar Tree nearby, maybe someone will buy some of these and then donate them over just to us at the thrift store. These aren't bad looking toys either. Look at this. They got details. It looks like they have points of articulation. Look, he's got battle damage on him. This guy has glasses. They've got the guy from Doom. And they've got like a sort of Deadpool lady. Yeah, I like this one a lot. I like her. Her outfit's cool too. Like the red. Yeah. Oh, look, they got the packages here too. Oh man. What's her name? Shift. Specialist Shift. From the cartoon Final Faction. Ages 3 and up. Choking hazard. Okay, here's some... she's got low average strength, but she's got high agility. Average stamina. Above average speed. Oh, they got QR codes too. I mean, they got UPC and QR codes for you. Okay. Alright, that's Final Faction. I'm gonna keep an eye out for those. Maybe they'll start selling them somewhere else other than Dollar Tree. Get back to our Black Friday ads. We've got time for one more. We're running long here on the Black Friday holiday deal finders. Spent 15 minutes on these Dollar Tree toys. Look, I think we deserve it. When someone has a good Black Friday offering, which not a lot of stores do anymore, I think it's good to honor them with some airtime. While we were talking there, Delightful Court cheered 5 bits.
Delightful cheered X5.
And then cheered again 100 bits. I don't know why we just didn't do 105.
X100. I am talking about the.
Okay. Okay. I don't understand. Let's check in on Socket Vision. What's going on over there? Oh, okay. So we've got something else here. This is Doug Funny, age 39. Doug Funny was from those cartoons, Nickelodeon cartoons. What happened to his other eye? He just has one eye. He has, as far as I can tell, it doesn't have much of a body. Age 39. He doesn't look happy. No. Okay, someone's writing now. We've got some breaking news. Noon. You guys want to join in? You can draw along and interact via Socket Vision, which is powered by SocketCast 1 at socketvision.gamesocket.website. Doom. I don't know if someone's writing a different language here. AOOM. And then out. Doom out. Dom out. Zoom out. We can't zoom. These are, I don't know what we're talking about. Zooming out. Or. This is a camera. This is a fixed lens camera. We can't zoom in or out. So, I don't know what you're asking for there. All right, we got time for one more. I'm gonna pick the source since chat is being lazy and not doing it. Let's pick GameStop. Let's get some actual video games here since Dollar Tree could not. You know, maybe they'll have a Final Factions video game eventually, but right now they don't. Zoomed in on the drawing page. No, I don't think so. Yeah, this is it. This is it. This is the drawing page. This is what we got. Like I can't yeah. This is the size of it for me. Unless maybe I can reload it at a different resolution here. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, you guys are drawing at resolutions that I'm not broadcasting at. That's the problem. So you need to set your monitors to 720p. That's what we broadcast at 720p. So set your monitors to 720p when you're using Socket Vision. I'll try to work that in to our intro, but in the meantime, you should set your monitor to 720p or your phone to 720p because that's what we broadcast at. And if you go at 1080 or 1440, or if you're a crazy person have 4K, we can't see that here. So your drawings are not going to be seen. So you're wasting your time if you are drawing at such high resolutions that you can't broadcast something like that. So we got, looks like a guy coughing over here, which that's not good at all. He needs a mask on him. Someone wants to correct that. All right, GameStop. So they've got, of course, they've got the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X, which they're, honestly, guys, there's no reason to buy either of these things. Like, there's no games for them. There's bound to be problems with these. We see this every time a new game system comes out. I guarantee, this is a GameSocket certified statement, a GameSocket guarantee that one of these two systems is going to have problems catching on fire, or something else, something crazy. It's going to emit some carbon monoxide. It happens every time that a new system comes out. There's problems with them. So why don't waste your money? There's no point in buying these. There's no games for them. Don't buy into the hype. Nintendo Switch over here. Meanwhile, Nintendo's going the opposite route. They've got the same system they've been selling for the past 4 years with the same game. No innovation here, so really disappointing year for games, hardware-wise anyway. Don't buy any of this. Don't buy any of these things. There's no reason to have it. If you get one of these, you're an idiot. I'm just gonna, frankly, you're an idiot. Don't do it. Doorbuster Games, they've got Watch Dogs Legion for $32.99. They've got some sports stuff, which is always at this point clearance, rock bottom prices, because sports are, they've been out for a while, and actually sports aren't even happening this year. They've canceled most of the sports, so I don't know how do you even play these games if there's no real sports going on. Avengers $26.99. That's a great deal. Let's take a look at this. Marvel's Avengers for PlayStation 4. Do they have it for? Looks like it's just for PlayStation 4. This is a good deal. $26.99. I wouldn't call this a deal to die for, but it is a great deal. Mega Plushie says Avengers is $26.99 too much. I don't know what you're wanting. Like, this game just came out, $60, and it's Avengers, so it's got, look at the cover. You've got Hulk. The Hammer guy, Captain America, Iron Man. I can't tell who this is. This looks like maybe Spider-Girl, and the Red Widow. You get it. So I've seen them. They sell Iron Man, the VR game, and it's like a $60 or $50 game. You only get Iron Man in that game. This is a pretty good deal. You're getting all these other heroes. You're getting Iron Man plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 heroes for half the price of the Iron Man game. Sonic Freak says, Watch Dogs Legion is not about watching dogs. False advertising. I was greatly disappointed. Let's go over to the Watch Dogs. Well, I mean, I wish I could have some sympathy for you here, Sonic Freak, but it does say Watch Dogs in titles, but this has got a pig on the front. So, I mean, they say that cover art, cover art is worth, covers, a picture is worth 1,000 words. A cover art is worth 1,000 words. Never judge a book by its, or a game by its cover. So Watch Dogs Legion, it has pigs, so I don't know. Don't assume there's Watch Dogs in it. We've got golf down here, a hot Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, which this is an ancient game. Oh, it's remastered though. Well, okay. Yeah, $26 instead of $40. This works on Xbox One and Xbox Series X because there's no games for Xbox Series X that you should never have bought it. Thought it was a Chihuahua, Sonic Freak. Well, might be time to renew your optical prescription. We got 2K21. That looks like a golf game of some kind. What's this? Persona 5 Royal Steel. Persona 5 Royal Steel book. So this is a book. It's not even a game. I don't know why it's up here. All right. Oh, and then there's this one. I would love to get this game. This looks like a lot of fun. It is Star Wars Squadrons PlayStation 4. $17. What a deal. This is like the Star Wars games where you fly spaceships. I used to play a lot of Star Wars. What was it called? I was on the Xbox, like Star Wars Battlegrounds, where you could fly the ships from the first trilogy, the Clone Wars ships. And that was a fun game. This one is it's a little more old school. You play the TIE fighters and the different lettered ships like X and A and I think Y ships. Dominic says the deal the government doesn't want you to know about. Yeah, well, I haven't heard that, Dominic. Is this, man, I wish we could get you on so you could talk about that more, but the government is going through a lot of stuff right now, but I haven't heard this one about, apparently the government doesn't want you to actually buy Star Wars games this cheap, maybe? Is that what we're saying here? This is a game, if I had the money, this is a game that I would buy. It's normally $40. It just came out. It's already down to $17. I'm going to go ahead and toss it out there. This is another worth dying for mega deal. Star Wars Squadrons, $17 on the PlayStation 4. If you are an Xbox owner, I guess you're out of luck because they don't seem to have that same deal for Xbox. And then they've got some, I don't know, some sort of action figure. What else we got here? Mortal Kombat. Oh, Dominic has linked us something here. What's this? Dominic is sending in a deal through the chat. Let's take a look and see what that is. Dragon Ball Superstars World Martial Arts Tournament Stage. Diorama. Dragon, that's such a mouthful. Holy crap. Dragon Ball Superstars World Martial Arts Tournament Stage Diorama. I gotta take a breather after saying that. This looks, is this a game? Dominic, I don't know. This has no reviews, which is sketchy. It is only $23, but it's only $6 off. I guess it's 20% savings by their calculations. Oh, okay. I didn't know you could do this. You can buy now, pay later. 4 payments of $6. Wow. Did they do this on all of their items? That's not a bad deal. 4 installments of $6. I could swing that, actually. Limited time only, 20% off. Okay, that's something else. So this looks like a playset to me. Dominic, is this a deal worth dying for, though? Is this a deal that our viewers, our Socketeers, should go out, you know, at 2 in the morning on Thanksgiving night and freeze and then very likely get infected with coronavirus while they're fighting through the hordes of people at their local GameStop? I don't know. It doesn't come with any guys to play with. Like, there's no action figures here. They say Dragon Stars now has the World Stars. Dragon Stars now has the World Martial Arts Tournament stage for even more play and display with your Dragon Stars fighters. The Tenkashi Budaki serves as the tournament grounds for Earth's strongest fighters, and it's an iconic Dragon Ball setting. Okay, well, I don't know enough about. It might be sold out by then, says Dominic. I don't know enough about Dragon Ball, but because Dominic recommends it, we're gonna go ahead and give this one another worth dying for mega deal. Yeah, this is. Yeah, I'm gonna put this on Dominic. If you guys get out there and you catch something, or you get cold, freezing out there, you catch hypothermia waiting for this, send your complaints to Dominic, not to me, because I don't know. I don't know about this one. I can't certify this myself, but yeah. Quickly back here to the game stop Black Friday page. Got a bunch of old games. I mean, you could download most of these for free. I think. I think Final Fantasy came out like 25 years ago at this point, and they want $35 for it, which is absolutely insane. Mario and Sonic at the Olympics. Which Olympics was this? There was no Olympics. Okay, guys. So this is a absolute atrocity right here. They are selling Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020. There were no Olympics this year. Like, they were canceled due to the pandemic. But no. Stop it. Stop. No, this is not a deal worth dying for. You guys, ignore that pop-up. This is a complaint to the, I don't know, the FCC or someone, because they should not be selling Olympic games when the Olympics did not. If we were not allowed to have Olympics this year, Mario and Sonic should not allowed to be doing that either. Grand Theft Auto, they're still selling this. Grand Theft Auto 5. Where's Grand Theft Auto 6? $15? Not a good deal. Don't risk your life for this stuff. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2. Another game that came out 25 years ago. They're still trying to sell this for $30. And then Mafia, another game that came out like 20 years ago. Another $30. Like, I don't know. This is... I understand the pandemic hit a lot of companies hard, but this is ridiculous. These deals are not good deals. They're trying to sell off these old games at astronomical prices. Spider-Man, that's an old game that came out almost 12 months ago. $20. Last of Us Part 2. I was able to review this a bit on our GameSocket Mobile edition in Dominic's car. This is a good deal at $30. Not a deal worth dying for, but it is a good game. I don't necessarily like that they aged. They made Ellie much older, which I was not a fan of. I think that she was much more interesting character when she was a younger character. Let's just leave it there. But they made the decision to make her older. They didn't really replace her with anyone, so you didn't have a lot of interesting characters this time around. But I still think it's a good game. Very gory game though, so don't play it around your grandma, Dominic. Okay, we are almost out of time here, guys. I'm not seeing anything else here. Oh, they've got some headphones. They've got cat headphones if you're into that. I don't know what these are. What are these? Nomo Chroma 2.0 gaming speakers. These look like cameras. Am I crazy? These look like cameras to me. Did they mislabel this, or are they trying to... $130. Speakers don't cost $130. These are cameras, you guys. I hope that was an accident. I hope GameStop is not trying to pull one over on us in this Big Brother era that we're in. Game Pass cards that cost, you can go buy a physical Game Pass card for some reason. I don't know who does that. Again, a bunch of old games. Great. It's like really not a lot of games came out this year because I'm not seeing much. Tomb Raider? I mean, that's a good game, but it came out. Oh, actually, is this the reboot Tomb Raider? Okay, never mind. This is the rebooted Tomb Raider where they changed Laura. Not a fan. Again, they're trying to sell off these old Nintendo Switches that have Mario Kart 8 in them, which those have been out since the Switch started. Like 3 or 4 years ago. 50% off some Nintendo Switch games. None of these prices look low enough for me. There's one $10 game. What's this? NBA. Okay, it's a sports game. Who cares? Okay. All right, guys, we are going to take a quick break here. When we come back, we're going to take your live calls. If anyone is still out there watching and still has a telephone that works, we'll be back in just a minute with your live calls. We're going to open up the Game Socket game line. So if you've got a game that you need help with, we're going to be able to walk you through it or talk you through it. So stay tuned. We'll be right back after this. And ignore this. This is just a testing thing. That's not. We are not just testing. We're live.
It's been bitter cold with a chance of snow, but I've been grinning ear to ear. Crowds are rustling everywhere I
transmitting from an undisclosed location on a high bitrate, triple encrypted channel. It's time for Game Socket Live. And now, guest host, Brian Maupin.
Hello, thank you, Jerry. Welcome back to the second half of Game Socket Live for today, Saturday, November 21st. We just got done with our, I think, tremendous, first ever, even, Black Friday deal finders. And I hope we got you guys a lot of cool deals to think about going out for. I don't recommend that you go out for Black Friday, but if you really want to, if you are the adventurous type, you've got some really cool deals in that last segment that you can potentially risk your life for and come away with some maybe great gifts for yourself. If you're like me, you buy a lot of gifts for yourself for Christmas, but maybe you've got a friend or a family that you can also give those gifts to. We are going to jump into our next big segment, and that is our live calls. We experimented with this last week. We did get some prank callers, but I think this time around will be a much better crop of callers. This is our, what did we call this? Hang on. Okay, yes, this is our, I'm looking for our intro because, again, I'm a one-man operation. I don't have the AI director yet. So this is the Daddy Robot Live says, when is the show going live? We are live right now, Daddy Robot Live, which I don't know why your name has live in it. Of course, you're alive unless you are an actual robot. We are opening up the phone lines. This is our Game Socket Game Socket Game Help Game Line, and the phone lines are open.
Are you in a jam? Stuck on level 33 and out of extra lives? Tired of being beaten by 12-year-olds from the internet? The Game Socket Game Help Game Line is now open. Game mentors are standing by to help you become a better gamer. Call or text us now at 816-200-1174.
That's right. Our phone lines are now open. If we can get... Is this going to go away? There it goes. Okay. We are now in live call mode. So if you'd like to give us a call, if you're having trouble with a video game, I think we've got the phone line set up correctly. Hopefully you can hear us, but you can give us a call or you can text. Our phone number is up here, is 816-200-1174. You can call or text. We have a call coming in now, so let's hope this works. Hello, caller. You've reached the Game Socket Game Help Game Line. This is your game mentor, Brian. How may I help you today?
Hi, I'm stuck on level 33 and I'm out of extra lives.
Okay, I can definitely help you with that. Which game is it that you're stuck on?
The one with the things.
Okay, well that doesn't narrow it down much, sir or ma'am. Can you take a look at the game box and tell me what you see on there?
Yes, it's blue.
Okay, blue. Does it say the word blue or is it the color blue?
Yes.
Okay, both. Okay. Okay.
Wait. There's a 2 on it.
Okay, blue 2. I am looking.
Nope. That's just a noodle from dinner.
Okay. Gotcha. I am looking through our. I've got the. I'm gonna jump to our video game secret book. This is kind of my secret weapon. This has a lot of codes in it. Going to the B's here. Thank you for your patience. I hope you're having a great. What is it today? Saturday, sir?
Yeah.
How's your Saturday?
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, I'm in the B's now. I've got bases loaded, Bomberman. Okay, that's and then Barnyard. Could it be Barnyard?
That sounds right. There's a lot of animals.
Okay. Well, sir, what I can tell you is that you can max out your Gopher Bucks and knapsack items, and to rack up 9,999 of those,
Yeah.
you're gonna hold down C and Z on the nunchuck during normal gameplay. Make sure it's normal gameplay.
What other kind of gameplay is there? Am I right?
Yeah, you don't. Well, there is abnormal gameplay and alternate gameplay, so you don't want to get into that. But then you're going to press down, down, left, 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 up, and then left on the remote directional pad.
Left. Hold on, I gotta get a pencil.
Oh, that's absolutely
I'm good.
understandable.
Do it again.
You're going to push down, down,
Down,
left,
down,
left,
left,
left, left.
left.
That is
left.
4 lefts.
4 more.
No, 4,
4.
and then up,
Up.
and then left
Left.
on the remote directional pad. I don't know what the remote directional pad is, but I hope that you do know.
I think it's the thing in my hand.
Okay. All right. I've also got a bonus insider tip since you're a first caller today, sir. And that is enter both of these codes during normal gameplay, not while the game is paused. That's the insider tip. Not when the game is paused.
Oh. All right. I will do this now. Thank you, young man.
No problem. Thank you for calling the GameSocket Game Help Game Line, sir. You have a great rest of your day.
You too.
All right. There you go, guys. We have changed one gamer's life so far with Barnyard on the Wii. I don't know much about this game. The pictures that they've got for it are not very flattering, so we won't go into detail there. We do have a variety of books and things that I use to help me give you guys the advice you need. Some of it comes from up here, though. So, but we've got game guides. I've got a little bit of a library growing here. Daddy Robot Life says, this sounds scripted. No, this is not. I did not hire any actors. Trust me, we don't have the budget to hire any actors. I get paid nothing for this job. In fact, I pay Mike Graham a license fee to use the GameSocket equipment and name brand. So I don't know where you think that we would get this money. If you're thinking we got it from our $16 we get from Patreon, let me tell you, that's not going to buy a lot of actors. Let's check in on Socket Vision here while we've got a slight lull. Nothing new here. Oh, we've got a smiley face. The Corona smiley face. That's a little haunting, but sure. Not much else going on here. You guys, you can join in on Socket Vision by going to socketvision.gamesocket.website. We got another call coming in. Hello, thank you for calling the GameSocket Game Help Game Line. Your game mentor today is going to be me, Brian. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Brian.
I'm sorry. Did you say your name was also Brian?
Yes, with a Y.
Okay, Brian. Well, how can we help you today? What game are you having trouble with?
I bought this new Xbox Series X device.
Okay, well, you've made a mistake. Let me tell you, let me stop you right there. Is it opened yet? Can you return it?
Yes, I've opened, I have broken the seal on it, and I have plugged it in.
Okay, well, my first tip for you to start out here is maybe take it to a GameStop, see what the trade-in value is on it. Is there a specific problem you're having, though, if you're wanting to keep it?
Yes, there doesn't appear to be any games for it.
Yeah, I have seen that problem widely reported on the internet, and it's unfortunate. What I'm going to suggest, though, for you is, since there's no games for it, there are some great books that you can buy that help you learn how to program, and maybe it's time to actually just build a game yourself for it. Have you thought about that?
I didn't know people actually could make games.
Well, a lot of it is made by AI now, which is either you're a person that's okay with that or you're a person that's not okay with that, if you know what I mean. But you can still do it the old-fashioned way and whip out a keyboard and a mouse and code a game. There is, if you check out your local library, you might be able to get a book that tells you how to. I don't think they probably don't have any for Xbox Series X books yet, but I imagine
Apparently not.
Yeah, probably not, but I imagine it's not that difficult not that different from the old Xbox from what I understand. Game wise, if you can't program, it is a great, from what I understand, it is a great box for YouTube, so you can get on YouTube. What you want to do is download the YouTube app on your Xbox Series X. And then once you get YouTube installed, you go in there and find the search option, and you'll search for Game Socket on the YouTube app. And it is a great box to play Game Socket videos on.
I've heard of Game Socket. It's a good 8 out of 10, I've heard.
Yeah, you're actually on Game Socket Live right now, which is an extension of the Game Socket brand. I admit that it is not the Game Socket. It is an extension of it, and I licensed this from Mike Graham, our founder. So,
oh my God, is Mike there?
Mike is not here. We haven't heard from Mike.
Talk to Mike? Can you put Mike on the phone?
I wish I could. I really wish I could, but Mike is once again missing in action. I believe he is in the process of buying a mobile home, and I don't know what's going on with him, but he's getting a house that has wheels, so he can. Which sounds suspicious if you ask me. Like maybe he's trying to get away from someone, or avoid people, but yeah. All right, sir. Anything? If Mike gives me a call, I will forward your phone number straight to him so that he can maybe contact you directly.
All right. Well, from one Brian to another Brian, thank you.
All right. Thank you for calling in, Brian. You have a great rest of your Saturday night. It's another gamer success story that we have to brag about a little. He did this other Brian made a fatal mistake. He bought a new system, an Xbox Series X. I'm not biased against the Xbox. I think the PlayStation 5 is also a terrible thing to buy right now. They're dangerous. One of those two systems is going to catch someone's house on fire or poison them with carbon monoxide. It happens every time a console comes out. And then, of course, there's the problem of no games. So, Brian, I forgot to tell you on the phone there, you probably want to keep that Xbox in a room where there's no one sleeping in, where there's a fire extinguisher nearby, just to be on the safe side. What else do we have going on? Let's check out chat. Delightful Court says it's cute, kinda. I don't know what you're talking about, Delightful Court. Daddy Robot says that they like their Switch. Well, yeah. I mean, the Switch has games for it. That's the thing. The Nintendo Switch. You can play games. They've made games for it. You can play games for it. You're not just stuck there playing old games. So, I guess kudos to Nintendo for that. Again, guys, our number is 816-200-1174.
Need more Fortnite frags? Call now. Want to double your WoW level? Call now. Can't figure out subways in SimCity 2000? Call now. How do you even get off this island? Call now. 816-200-1174.
Again, that number is 816-200-1174. Yes, Daddy Robot Live. We are showing the number constantly. It's right up here. Now maybe that's getting a little bit obscured by the scroll. There we go. There. You can also text us if you want to text. We've got video game secrets to share with you guys. If you need help with Fortnite, we can help you with that. Or maybe you've we got a caller coming in now. Let's see who we've got. Hello, thank you for calling the Game Socket Game Help Game Line. My name is Brian. I'll be your game mentor today. How can I help you?
Hi, I saw your advertisement for doubling my WoW level, and I haven't played in about 3 years, but I would like to get back into it. And how would you suggest that I do that?
Okay, guys, I'm gonna hang up on this caller because no more prank calls. We do not call us about WoW. I don't know who is playing World of Warcraft, but we're not going to give out WoW tips. I know that the ad said you can double your WoW level, but that was a typo, and again, I don't have a way to fix those once they've been made. So no prank callers about WoW. We're not talking about WoW. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, our video game secret book. This is it doesn't cover the newer systems, but it covers most systems. It's got Nintendo, Wii, Xbox 360 and Xbox, Nintendo GameCube, Game Boy Advance, PSP, PlayStation 2 and 3, and of course the DS, which just recently stopped making Nintendo DS. So this book's pretty up to date because they just stopped doing DS. It doesn't have like Xbox One, but a lot of 360 games came out on Xbox One. Let's check in with chat. It's obscured. Then how did you fix the website? I spent a couple hours fixing that typo myself. I guess I should say that I do have a way to fix typos, but not voiceovers caused by a typo. So those voiceovers are provided by Jerry Eclipse, who is our announcer, and he and I traded. I didn't pay him. We exchanged some services, and I helped him out with a game that he was having trouble with, and then he did these voiceovers. And if I wanted to correct those voiceovers, then I would have to help him out with some other game. I don't know, or trade something else. I wrote it down as Hades is great. I play it on PC though. Okay, great. Who's talking about Hades? We're not talking about Hades. Let's not try to go off topic. Right?
Need more Fortnite frags? Call now. Want to double your WoW level?
I didn't mean to play that. I did mean to play this.
Our game mentors have the resources and training needed to help you out of any video game jam. Not sure if what you're playing is even a game? Call now. Ready to unlock the true dark power of the Miiverse? Call us now. 816-200-1174.
Hello, caller. Thank you for calling the GameSocket Game Help Game Line. I am your game mentor, Brian, and I will help you today. How can I get started?
Hey, Brian, it's Vince here. Hey, my kids are constantly asking me to play the Roblox with them, and I do, and it's bugging me. Is there any highly addicted game to children that'll get them to stop playing this one and instead get them addicted to something else that they won't want to play with me as much?
Yep, I've got you right here. It's a great question, Vince. I'm going to show this off. I know you probably can't see it yet because there's a stream delay, but there's a game. We're getting a little bit of interference here. The socket cast may be... Vince, are you there?
I'm here. Who's there?
Okay, we're hearing some strange things. I don't know if it's on your end or if the socket cast is getting some quantum interference, but I'm going to recommend a game called Mass Effect. Okay, we keep getting some feedback. You might need to mute your... Okay. I'm going to turn Vince down a bit here so you guys don't hear that, but I'm going to recommend a game called Mass Effect. This is an older game, but is a great game for kids, and it is being remastered. So come this April, I think you could transition them from the original Mass Effect into the remastered version. How's that sound, Vince?
I think that works. The question is, you said it's good for kids. I want to make sure there's no overt violence or sexual themes for the kids.
Well, you know, Mass Effect does have a bit of violence. It's just shooting, though. So, I mean, that happens in Fortnite, and kids play Fortnite. There is some people over-sexualize this game, which I don't agree with. I think that It's more of an art. If you go to any museum, you're going to see paintings that are sometimes maybe construed as sensual, but they are there for the artistic value. I think if you let your kids know that this is art, and we shouldn't censor it or sexualize it. It is art. They'll understand. This game belongs in a museum. There's 3 of them: Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, and then there's also another one that no one talks about. But yeah, these are essentially museum artifacts, and they're getting remastered soon. So I think that's a tough one. If I was in your situation, I would have, for timeliness sake, I would have one start on Mass Effect 1 and then have the other one start on Mass Effect 2. They can compare notes after they complete it and kind of fill in each other's story gaps. No problem. Thank you for giving us a call, Vince. Grab those Mass Effect 1 and 2 and 3, and then get the remastered copies when they come out so we can get a new Mass Effect. Buy as many copies as you can afford, and you have a great rest of your Saturday night, Vince. All right. Well, again, guys, I'm going to say, I said it last week, make sure you're saying the common courtesy when you hang up on the phone is to say thank you and goodbye, or just goodbye. I think Vince said thank you, but he didn't say bye. He just hung up on me, which is absolutely a rude thing to do. We're going to keep rolling, though. We had very successful 3 or 4 calls now, right? Anytime I can get anyone into a Mass Effect, I'm going to do it. Mass Effect is the best game of the generation, of the Xbox One generation, the PlayStation 4 generation. I realize that it didn't come out during those, but it is still the best game that playable on those systems today. I held it up. I'm going to show you guys this. This is let's zoom in here just a little closer. This is the Mass Effect Collector's Edition from Mass Effect 2. This is the strategy guide for it. So if Vince, if you're out there, look at all these words. What is this? This is something about the Crescent Nebula. Okay, here's some pictures. Vince, if your kids run into trouble with Mass Effect, let me know, because I've got the collector's edition guide for Mass Effect 2 here, and it's really hard to navigate around this microphone tonight. Now, when they made this guide, they played with the female shepherd, which I did not do for my last playthrough, so I don't know if it's... I wish they would have made a version of this guide that has the male shepherd and the female shepherd, because it's not the same. That's why they let you pick the 2 different sides, but they only made one guide, which is kind of lazy. But they got full color pictures in here, which I was really impressed with. Full color, I always love full color anything. If you can do full color banners, full color pictures, spend the money to do it. You see this winning teams book next to me here. They did not shell out for any pictures, but they do have a lot of great information. I use this for if someone calls about if you have maybe problems with your squad on Call of Duty. We pop open that book and we get a lot of great tips about building your team and leading a team. Oh, okay. What's going on in the chat? I mean, you hung up on the WoW person. Make your kids... Sonic Freak says that they make their kids sleep with their eyes closed. Oh, they make their kids keep their eyes closed at the museum. I guess it depends on what kind of museum you're going to. If you're going to an adult museum, let's say, then maybe that is a better way to go about that. Or just don't bring your kids with those with you to those museums. Brian's a hypocrite. No, I don't understand. Like, am I missing pieces of chat here? Because I don't see where I was a hypocrite. I don't know what we're talking about. I went to call and prank, but I don't think it's a real number. It is a real number. If you don't think it's not a real number, you can always text us, and I can read your text on air, because it's a real number. It's a real phone number. Anybody can have a phone number. Believe it or not, they will give anyone a phone number. So we've got several, just in case this one ever gets shut down by Twitch or whoever it is that wants to try and keep us down this week. So, you guys, we're going to keep the lines open just a little bit longer here. That's important. There's the number again, guys. 816-200-1174. If you need help with the game, we're the only ones on Twitch doing this. No one else is out there giving game help anymore. They used to have the Nintendo Power Hotline. That's gone. Nintendo gave up on that because, I don't know, they just don't want the profits from it anymore. But no one else on Twitch is out there doing what we're doing, working for the community. We're the only ones doing it. So, let's see what's going on in socket vision. We got some, it looks like some fire happened over here on the left side and on the right side. That's not good. That's bad news. We've got coronavirus and a fire happening. Maybe the fire's to cook the turkey. Who can say for sure, but we do have another call coming in. Just let's take. I missed that call because our promo was playing and I could not get it to stop playing. You know, it would be great if we had a producer, but Crisco is still missing, you all. Crisco, wherever, if you're out there, think about you a lot. Caller, if you want to call us back and try it again, maybe this time there won't be an intro playing in the middle of it. Hello, you've called the Game Socket Game Help game line. My name is Brian. I'll be your game mentor today. Which game can I help you with? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. All right, sir. Seems that we've gotten a call from the year 2008. We had this last time. We had some prank callers. At least they're not calling and dropping curse words on there. Well, they're keeping it PG at least. So, let's check the text line. No text messages yet. Yeah. Guys, I can't stress enough. Please do not try to send any faxes into the phone number because it is not a fax line and it will cause damage to SocketCast 1, which is not set up to handle that sort of action. Copyright claim. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Actually, you're right, Daddy Robot. That is bad news. We could get the channel taken down for people singing copyrighted songs. Like, Twitch is actually going after people hardcore for that. I've seen that they have allegedly taken repossessed people's cars because they could not afford to pay for the 5-second clip that they played from a Justice League trailer. The music, the soundtrack from a Justice League movie is apparently worth millions of dollars, or at least as much as a sedan, because a Twitch streamer got their car repossessed. They couldn't pay for that 5-second clip. I hope that we fly under the radar. Please don't call and sing songs that are copyrighted. If you want to call and sing a song, it's fine. Just make sure it's not a copyrighted song. Come up with your own song. All right, we got just a little bit time left here, guys. The phone lines are still open. What happened to our little... There it is. Okay. Is the GameSocket theme song copyrighted? No, the GameSocket theme song is not copyrighted because Mike acquired the rights to that song. So we're safe there, along with the remixed version. Guys, give us a call now. The GameSocket Game Help game line is open. Give it another minute or two. Let's give it a last check-in here. We are going to... I think we're not going to have time to do Call of Duty tonight. We might... I think legally we do have to play one game, so we might just hunt around on the menu screen just to make it count. But let's check in on Socket Vision. Still not much going on here. We got a fire happening. And, you know, chat has really died down. What the heck is Socket Vision? I'm glad that you asked, Daddy Robot Live. Let's roll the Socket Vision promo. There you go. Now you know what Socket Vision is. If you had watched some of our previous live streams, you'd know, but I'm not going to get into that right now. What about Hatsune Miku Fest? There's no audio. Oh, there's no audio? Oh, you know why? Okay. Yep, I turned it down when Vince was calling earlier because Vince was... his audio was doing some feedback. Let me play it again for you.
Draw, type, tag, and collab in real time on our Socket Vision whiteboard. To experience Socket Vision, visit socketvision.gamesocket.website in your favorite web browser.
There you go. That's Socket Vision, you guys. You should go to games. You should bookmark it. socketvision.gamesocket.website. socketvision.gamesocket.website. Bookmark that on your phone and on your desktop, laptop computers, tablets if you have them. Bookmark it in all those places so that you can go in there and draw when the show's live. You can also draw. You don't have to wait till the show is going live. You can draw anytime on there. I check it every morning just to see what's going on, to see if anyone's done anything. Fortunately, no one's really ever done anything in there if it's not a show day, but I still check it just to make sure. Sometimes I'll doodle on there too. So that's a lot of should show. Trying to keep up with chat here. Should show him the Socket Cast promo. Yeah, like while we're here, let's just catch everyone up. Here's Socket Cast 1. If you don't know what Socket Cast 1 is, first of all, this is it. This is the pinnacle of science so far. This is cutting edge tech. This is what's making GameSocket arrive into your home or your parents' home or your car, wherever you're watching us at. This is how you're getting it. SocketCast is beaming this directly to you all today. It's also responsible for piping back down the Socket Vision, routing the live calls, basically everything. It's the brains of the operation. I'm the Bryans of the operation. It's the brains of the operation. And if we ever get AI built into it, it will hopefully allow me to really be the host that I want to be and not have to worry about producing at the same time. So here's a little bit more information about SocketCast 1.
SocketCast 1, better known as Secure Operational Compact Kilo Electrical Transmitter Coalesced as Studio Technology. SocketCast 1 is a custom-built proprietary transmission construct allowing GameSocket to reach more eyes, ears, and minds everywhere, and not just on Earth.
You took me away.
With this new technology, GameSocket is poised to approach and perhaps break the Ultra Influencer Barrier, a barrier most mega influencers said could never be reached. SocketCast 1 transmissions have maximum security, transmitting on a mostly unused piece of the ultrasonic spectrum, allowing you to safely interact with GameSocket programs and influencers with little or no security risk. SocketCast 1, the future of broadcasting, the future of interactive entertainment, the future of GameSocket.
Can SocketCast 1 play Doom? Well, not yet, but we are always we're always working on new firmware for it. So they installed a couple bug fixes to it. A couple of the contractors at GameSocket Labs that we have on staff. Well, not really on staff, they're contractors, but they fixed a few bugs with it. I could ask them to install Doom on it. It runs a custom OS, so they'd have to do some work to get it working on SocketCast 1, but it's got a screen, so absolutely, it could run Doom. And maybe if we get enough donors, we could do that. Sorry, my brain just went blank there. We're going over a little bit here. This is a long episode. We usually try to keep our episodes to an hour, but it is close to the holidays, so this is an extra gift to our Socketeers out there. The ones that aren't really giving us a lot of donations, not a lot of views, but we will over-provide for you, even though you're under-providing for us. Socketcast 1, I think you're going to see these things on shelves, store shelves. Not soon, but in the next 10, 15 years. No one's going to be using that old-style Wi-Fi anymore. No one's going to be using the ancient 5G at that point. They're going to be using Socketcast 1, miniaturized versions of Socketcast 1 that can really broadcast anywhere. They use sonic spectrum that there's a lot of capacity for that no one is really using right now. There are some entities using it, but they're not using it to its full potential. So retail price, the concept version of it, I would say is like this prototype. I can't put a price on this thing. A $70,000-$80,000 device probably. When you count up all the components that are in here, and then all the man hours that the contractors at GameSocket Labs put into it, most of them are not located here in the United States. I think it was cheaper to get some labor from other countries. You know how that goes. But when you count up all those hours, a man hour is how many hours you spent on something. Like if I don't know. I think it's like horsepower, like with cars, it's more just a term that you say that really kind of helps people gauge how important something is. So like if I say something's 10,000 horsepower, you know that that's more powerful than something that's 100 horsepower, or a horse that's like 1 horsepower. So yeah, I'd say north of $70,000 to $80,000 for the prototype. But when we go, if we can get this thing out of the beta stage and into a retail stage, it could be, I would like to see it on lower than $100. Let's get this into thrift stores. Let's get this into Dollar Trees, but let's patent it. I don't want people stealing this tech. That's why I don't go into detail about exactly what spectrums we're using and what, antenna arrays and all that kind of fancy stuff. I want to get into that because there are other streamers that watch us, and I don't want to turn on a Dr. Disrespect or
Socketcast.
I don't want to turn on Dr. Disrespect or a Ninja or a Professor Lupo or whatever their name is. I don't want to turn them on and see them have their own socket cast that they've like reverse engineered from us. I would be livid. Daddy Robot Live says, it's my birthday tomorrow. Well, if we were streaming tomorrow, we could tell you happy birthday, but we're not streaming tomorrow, so that's unfortunate. My recommendation would be maybe, if you've got the money, you could go into our Patreon and request a private showing of GameSocket Live, and maybe we could start streaming on your birthday days. But do you have a birthday promo? No, we don't have a birthday promo. Why would we have a birthday promo? Doesn't make any sense. Anyway, SocketCast 1, let's really quickly here, because we are, like I said, we're going over. Jump into our Call of Duty. At least open up a game on the stream. That way Twitch is fulfilled. We're fulfilled our part of the contract with Twitch. And it looks like it's trying to open it. They've changed the graphics on this. Okay. And alright. We're connecting to Xbox Live. Hopefully SocketCast 1 is routing this correctly. Give Twitch their pint of blood. Yes, yeah, absolutely. Okay, update requires restart. Alright, well. Okay, now it's restarting. Great. I think that fulfills our game requirements. We opened the game, we tried to play it, and unfortunately Call of Duty is such a terrible setup that even after you update it and open it, you have to close it and re-update it again because, I don't know. I think those guys could use some of these, if you know what I mean, when they program their games, because that's what a terrible user experience Call of Duty is. We're gonna wrap it up, but before I go, I do want to run down some of our subscribers. Sonic Freep subscribed for another month. Thank you, Sonic Freak. Delightful Court subscribed again. Thank you. And then Delightful Court cheered for 5 bits and then 100 bits, which I don't know. I don't know why we just didn't do 105, but and I honestly don't know what those bits do at this point. This certainly doesn't cut a check to me. Maybe it's going into Mike's bank account, but at least somebody's getting use out of it. Maybe Mike can buy a throw pillow for his new mobile home if he can fit a throw pillow in there. I don't know. I do also want to give a heads up. So we've been doing these shows every 2 weeks. So our normal next show would be on, today's the 21st. Our next show would be on the 5th, next Saturday after next, December 5th. But we are going to do a special stream next Friday. I don't know, probably Friday. I don't know what day it's going to be on, honestly. But likely a Friday night, something like that. To participate in the Gravy-thon. Now, guys, this is the special event thrown together by G4 Television, who was a TV station that collapsed, and then now they're back somehow. I don't think they're a TV station anymore, but they're back. We tried to encourage them to pick up GameSocket on their new network or streaming channel, whatever. I don't know if it's an audiobook web store. I don't know what they are now, but they are doing this Gravy-thon. They've been ignoring all of our calls and messages, so we thought maybe if we participate in this Gravy-thon that they've invited other streamers onto, then maybe they would take GameSocket into consideration. We need new investors, like I was mentioning earlier in the show. So if they were to invest in GameSocket because of our participation, that would be great. Now, I personally am not a big fan of gravy. I will say that up front. I don't like gravy at all, but it is for a good cause. They have gathered together some of these sort of no-name streamers, Atomic Mari, it's Dr. I thought it was Professor Lupo. Dr. Lupo. Why has everyone got to be a doc? Yeah, Dr. Disrespect, Dr. Lupo. Should we be Dr. GameSocket? Is that what we're doing wrong? We need to be a doctor? Someone named Chica, and then someone named More. I don't know who any of these people are. I think I've heard of Dr. Lupo, but I've never heard of anyone else. I think More might be like a DJ or a musical act. So, but they did invite community members to stream along with them. So, probably on the 28th. Let's see, on the 27th to 28th, we will stream some gravy-based entertainment for you guys, and you can donate, and all of the money goes to all these different organizations up top. There's a bunch of them. I suppose they just split the money 8 or 9 ways there, and so it's for a good cause. And we'll be doing some kind of. I've got a lot of gears turning here, but we'll have some kind of system where every time someone donates, we'll do some sort of gravy-based activity. Maybe it's I don't have anything to cook with here, but we'll figure something out. I'll be looking out for some gravy games. If you guys know any games that have a lot of gravy, please let us know, because it does have to be gravy-based. Hence the name Gravython. We have to incorporate gravy into it if we want to participate. So I'm interested to see when these other people are streaming, because we don't want to stream at the same time as them, because of course they would take all of our viewers away, and that's just not really fair that way. Although I don't know, like maybe some of these guys are not very. Maybe they're as small as we are, like Atomic Marie, Chica, and Moray. I think those are all small-time streamers. I think Dr. Lupo has. I can't forget what his story is, if he is an actual doctor that decided to switch to gaming because he makes more money that way. Then maybe. Daddy Robot says, "Do you have a PhD?" I don't. But I mean, I don't think Dr. Disrespect does either. So. But look at our social media outlets to learn when we're going to do this. It will likely be Friday or Saturday, like I mentioned, and we'll announce the dates and times then. And make sure you bring money for real, since it's not going to us this time. You guys have you won't be feel guilty for donating money to GameSocket when it's actually not going to us, it's going to a charity. So please make sure that you actually bring your wallet, your checkbook, and don't show up empty-handed, because we will call out anyone who fails to donate and make sure that they are fully shamed. The Delightful Court cheered another 100 as the show is...
Delightful cheered X100.
Yeah. All right. As always, make sure you guys follow us on Twitter. We're at GameSocket. Facebook, we're The GameSocket. Twitch, obviously, we're on GameSocket. And we're online at www.gamesocket.website. You can also get in there in Socket Vision. Do that on the days off. If you're bored at the bus stop like I am, get on there and draw. It's free. We're not charging you to do this at all. So, but thanks everyone for watching. We will see you sometime next week.
This is Jerry Eclipse, speaking for Game Socket Live, a Tiny Watch production. For more, visit www.gamesocket.website. Thanks for watching and stay plugged in.